will never be another character better than the merchant in his field.
I was upset by the way they handled, like, item purchasing and shit in Resident Evil 5.
And 6. Wait, 6?
Well, 6 I'm sure I would have been upset by if I actually cared enough to play it.
You would have. I mean, the only fun I had in that one was playing Leon's mission because it was like Resident Evil 4. And that's it. Resident Evil 5 would have been cool had the item management not been just
garbage?
Horseshit. Why did... Yeah, that's right, you howl at the moon. Why did 4 get it so right and then the rest of them just not? I mean, how often would you find yourself in 4 in your attaché case just fixing it? Making it look perfect.
I can see why they changed the inventory system around in 5, because they wanted it to be co-op, so
right.
You know, they wanted to be able to do things on the fly.
Right, I get
but
that.
It didn't function on the fly.
No,
it was just watered down garbage.
It's so stupid because it just felt like I couldn't carry as much stuff. I mean,
you couldn't carry dick.
Yeah, because what is it? 3 grenades apparently takes up the same amount of space as 3 herbs. Fuck you, no it doesn't. Actually, I guess in 4 it did though too. Think about it. Each one has 2 spaces.
Yeah, but you got more space.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they took up actual space and not just slots. That was the problem. It's just fucking slots.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, because I would actually find myself spending 5 minutes every so often in Resident Evil 4's, inventory screen, just fixing it and making it.
It was frustrating to watch you.
But you had to make it look all nice and pretty. Alright, we're getting off this shithole.
Can dogs fly spaceships?
Apparently.
Lupus can.
This spaceship kind of looks like a dog.
Yeah, it does.
Bark, bark, motherfucker.
Bark, bark, motherfucker, we're going to the moon! No, we're going to this hot mess.
I was gonna say, what the fuck happened to the moon?
Well, I mean, it still could be a moon.
It's a brethren moon from Dead Space. I never finished Dead Space 3.
I don't know, play Dead Space. I watched Quimby play Dead Space 3. The ending was hilarious because it was retarded.
I never beat Dead Space 3, I watched the ending because I couldn't...
Space Cthulhu!
It's so stupid.
Spoiler alert, Space Cthulhu!
Of course, there is rumor that they made the ending like that as a result of, of EA.
Well, I mean... Pretty sure the reason Mass Effect's ending wound up as garbage as it did was because of EA.
Yeah, I was a little upset by that.
A little? Like... This was enough to shatter my worldview here. This was how fucking horseshit that was.
When I finished Mass Effect 3 for the first time, I was by myself, in an apartment. It was
I threw my controller at the floor.
Wait.
No.
I'm pretty sure I was with you.
You were not with me.
That's fire.
You were not with me when I finished Mass Effect 3.
Oh, that's right, because you sat there and laughed as I reacted to it.
Yep. Because what I did when I first finished Mass Effect 3 is I set my controller down.
I threw mine at the floor. I was that mad.
I set it down gingerly on my desk, and I just pushed the power button on my 360, and then I walked away. And I went and did something else. I think I went to Burger King.
You did a 360 and walked away.
I did a 360 and walked away. No, I think I went to Burger King after that, and just I think I started venting on the film chain or something about it. That's how Mass Effect 3 made me feel. And then this one here wanted to see it because she's been following it since the first game.
No, since the second one. I didn't watch the first one after you did the second.
And then, so I replayed it.
Ow! Ow!
Dog's on fire.
The dog.
Your dogs are barking.
The dog is up. Oh god! Oh!
I don't think he even hit the block one. So yeah, so I replayed Mass Effect 3 again.
Reluctantly.
I know it was coming, and I just was dreading every second of it. And I get to the ending again, and I know what's happening.
And you're
disappointed. I'm watching her face. I'm not watching the TV anymore at this point, and I start laughing because I know the exact feeling she's going through of just sheer, what the fuck Disappointment.
Didn't I ask you if that was it?
You did. You asked me when the credits were rolling, like, is that it?
That shit was soul-crushingly bad.
Oh, but not only that, but when the fact that said you should continue, you should buy DLC. If you might as well just throw up a picture of your testicles and a middle finger.
You should suck my fat dick, EA and BioWare.
Like, I have no.
As soon as I found out that Mass Effect 3 was going to have a year dev time, I knew that
they only gave him a year.
Yeah, it was a year. Like they had basically between when Mass Effect 2 went gold to when Mass Effect 3 went gold is development time, and that was about a year.
Wow. I didn't realize it was that short.
Yeah, as soon as I heard that, I knew that it was fucked, and they weren't going to even be able to deliver on a quarter of the promises that they'd made.
Like, no ABC ending? And what happened? There was an ABC ending.
How the fuck hard is it even to, like, do that shit right? All they had to do was make the ending modular.
Yep. Or stick with the original plan for Mass Effect, which had to do with, what 2 was kind of building up to, but they just completely retconned out in 3, which was Tali's loyalty mission with the whole stars burning up too quick.
Oh yeah, that never fucking amounted to anything.
That saw no fruition.
Yeah, all that cool flavor text that was like possibly leading up to cool side quests or even a main quest. Yeah. Guess what? Garbage.
Yep. Well, that was going to be like the plot for Mass Effect 3 from one of the... I forget who the writer was for... wow, what was his name? Was it Drew? One of them was. Because they... Whoever wrote Mass Effect 1.
It wasn't Casey Hudson's the only name that comes to mind, and I don't even know if
I think it was Drew. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but Drew Karpshayan did the first game, wrote for the first game, and then him and Casey Hudson wrote for the second game, with Casey Hudson leading the third game.
And everything went to shit.
Drew's plan, at least from his notes, was going to have Mass Effect 3 revolve around what Tali's mission was leading up to. And, like, you were going to have to actually work with the Reapers to solve this problem, because it would actually was going to wipe everything out, like the known universe kind of thing, which would, have been not good for the Reapers as well. Which would have been cool. Instead, we get
I like bad guy, or like the lesser of two evils scenarios.
Those are always fun. But no, we got a child in space.
You know, one of the biggest things that pissed me off in Mass Effect 3 was, besides, like, all of it,
was the fact that for some odd reason, Shepard got PTSD over this one child for what is no reason whatsoever.
Well, that was pretty stupid, but, like, the whole thing where, your choices don't amount to, like, fuck all. Like, you remember the Rachni Queen?
Yeah, I saved her in the first one, hoping for, I get in Mass Effect 2, yeah, you just get a little shout out, I'm like, alright, it's gonna be awesome in the third game. It's a Rachni army just swarming in.
You literally said that when you were playing the second game, too.
I know, I said that to her, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be awesome in the third game, and then it's just a number.
It's a number, and did you try, like, seeing what happens with both choices?
I didn't.
You didn't play it enough to try.
It's the exact same fucking mission. Literally the exact same fucking mission. Because you know what happens?
The Reapers revive.
No, they didn't revive her. They found another egg and built a new one. They literally built a new one.
Yep. And the mission can still play out the same?
Plays out exactly the same.
Wow. What was the fucking point? They had to have been playtesting this and just been shaking their heads like, what have we made?
There's no way. I hope they were aware of.
They can't be proud of what came out of it.
Then we got shit like fucking Jessica Chobat shoehorned into it, and just
Who's that?
That's it.
Oh, that news lady,
Yeah,
whatever the hell she is.
Despite the fact that we already have an established news person who is ready to help you at a moment's notice.
Or get punched in the face.
Not her, there was another one.
Oh, fuck, who was that?
Jessica, no. Shit, we'll look it up.
Okay.
It wasn't El Jelani. She was
Yep.
the one that you punched.
Right. Or in the third one can make amends with, which was fine.
Nah, I punched her.
I know it's a this news reporter has a common first name, but then it's a.
I know who you're talking about because she was the one that you help out with
In the first one.
the getting fists data.
Yep, and then the second one you meet up with her just to promise her an interview. I think whenever you get famous or when you stop working with servers.
But no,
That was
they.
a cop, though, wasn't it?
No, that
No.
was someone else. She was the one who busted that business dude on the Varia.
Yeah. But nope, they had to shoehorn Jessica Chobot in so all the little nerd boys could get their rocks off to their fucking fantasies about banging Jessica Chobot.
All I remember about Jessica Chobot when she was announced, who was Jessica Chobot?
She was on like X-Play and shit. Or not X-Play,
Oh, is that... Okay.
she was on the channel that Tech TV turned into, I think.
Oh, don't remind me of that.
Oh yeah, that... God.
Those
Even
were
I had forgotten about that until I just said it. God.
Tech TV.
Uh-huh. I miss Tech TV.
The Screensavers, Martin Sargent, Call for Help the Thunderbirds, Extended Play, not X-Play. That one was good.
Lucas giving a sad howl for it.
And then G4 came along and nothing changed right away.
Yeah, because I was going to say, you still watched it when we first met.
Yep. And then it started becoming cops. American Ninja Warrior, cops. And now,
Bad boys.
and now I think
What you
they
gonna do?
sold
Gonna fucking change this shitty channel.
and I think they changed it. It's no longer G4 now. It's been sold out to Esquire magazine.
So it's even worse.
So
Let me guess, now it's just like softcore porn.
pretty much. So that's Tech TV's legacies. It got changed to bought out by Esquire.
Ladies in swimsuits, for all the people who don't know how to just go on the internet and find that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Mass Effect Reporter. I don't know her name, so I have to be pretty generic. Because, of course, unfortunately, I'm going to get Emily Wong.
Oh
It's
yeah.
Emily Wong. She was already an established reporter. Why
Like
couldn't she
the
come on
good
your
person reporter.
ship? Why couldn't she come on your ship?
Because nobody cared about boning Jessica Wong. They wanted to bone Jessica Chobot. Or Emily Wong.
Yeah.
They wanted to bone Jessica Chobot. Because shills.
More shills. Oh man, I'm sad now.
Shills and pandering. And
However, if you're curious on who's the one guy that's in Screensavers, the two guys who hosted it.
I don't know.
Shit, you gotta look that up.
It's insight.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look this up here because one of them still does have a job in tech, and it's with an internet site called Twit, which stands for This Week in Tech. I always listen to their podcast when I can. I'll just look at the Screensavers.
I was thinking about that earlier. Like, what the hell were we listening to when we were going to vacation that one time?
We were listening to Martin Sargent's show on Twit, which
And there was a girl that wasn't it?
yeah, I forget the girl's name, but they basically put that show on hiatus and haven't
It
seen
was
it
a sad
since.
day. It was actually pretty good.
Leo Lepore and Patrick Norton. Leo Lepore works with Twit. So if you ever want to hear him in his dulcet tones again and get tech advice, twit.com. And listen to their podcast. Where's my check?
Plug and twit. Better give us money. Give us money, you twits. Yeah, just do that one.
Yeah, good. Now that our paycheck has arrived from them, we can end this episode.
Right after the splat of that ant in the booty!